Hello amazing learners, welcome back to the class. Today we are diving into one of the most interactive parts of a website, HTML forms and input field. This is how we collect information from users. Section 1, basic form structure. Let's start with a simple form. All forms in HTML begin with the form tag, this one up here, form tag. Let's create a blank form. So alright, this is a blank form. So now we are going to add some input field inside this. Alright, HTML has many types of input. Let's look at a few common ones. Alright, so for you to have an input field, you need this input. And two, you need the type of input that you're writing. So this is, it can be text, it can be numbers. And you need to name it. So you know that, okay, this is for name. Alright, so let's run this and let's see what we get. Alright, so we have an empty input field here. Then we can type our name. So this code allows users to type text like names. Alright, so the two codes below the names are the way we collect emails and password. So I want you to notice the difference in the input field. Now I'm going to run this. So first, before I run this, we have input type text, which is for what? Name. So the second one, we have type email, which we name it what? Email. And the third one, we have type password. So let's see the difference. So we have three input field here. The first one is for name, so we can have our name here. Second one is for email, so let's say so I want you to notice that there's a difference now. Looking at this, the name field received the name, and you can see it. Same with the email. And now the password here, it's what? It bullets the text. You can see. So there's a difference now. The browser recognizes the type of input that you are putting. So alright, and finally here in our input field, we need one more thing. We need our submit button. So immediately you put your informations in the input field, we need a submit button, and here's how you can do that. Alright, so if you see it here, we have an input for name, email, and password. Okay, so now I want you to observe something. If I click on the submit button, now immediately I click on the submit button, you notice that browser recognizes this field for email and email only. So you can't just input any type of text there. So let's change this. Now I'm going to click on submit. So here you go, you can see it, I'll submit it. Alright, now section 3, we are going to quickly talk about three things, very important. We have number 1, labels, number 2, placeholder, and number 3, name attributes. So we are talking about labels, placeholder, and name attribute. So first we are talking about labels. Now we need labels. Now if you can see the way the code looks like in the website when we run it, is not really looking user friendly. So using labels and placeholder will make it what? User friendly. So let's add label and placeholder to this. Already we have name here already. So let's go. Alright, so now that we have all the labels ready, let's input our placeholder also. Now please note the placeholder has to be inside your input. It can be before types or after types, or before name or after name. Alright, our submit input does not need placeholder, please. So here we have our label for each input, and we have placeholder. What is the work of placeholder? Once I run into the browser now, you're going to see this placeholder is going to write a faint kind of text inside the placeholder for you to know what you're supposed to write inside it. So in case you don't want to use label, you can use placeholder and you can use both. Let's run it now. So you can see we have label for name, so inside it we have placeholder full name, label for email, inside it we have email, label for password, inside it we have password, and we have our submit button. And what do you notice? All these are not organized. So what can you use to organize this? By using BR, by breaking everything. So let's go back to break it. So please, let our break be immediately after the label and the input. We need a break. So label should be up, input should be under it, label should be up. You need to break each. So let's go. Now that we have break for each, now let's run it. So here we go. We have label name, and we have placeholder full name. We have label email, placeholder email. We have password and placeholder also password. So alright, nice work today. You just learned how to create input fields with text, email and password, and how to structure a form. So practice tasks. So number 1, create a simple login form with email and password fields. So I want you to create a simple login form with email and password fields. Number 2, add a submit button with value login. Add a submit button with the value login. And number 3, add placeholders and label for each input. Add placeholders and label for each input. Tomorrow we are going deeper into forms, covering drop downs, radio buttons and more. See you soon. Alright, please don't forget to like, subscribe and share. Please, thank you very much. Thank you.